not gonna be the Susie homemaker. I mean, I cook often, and I'll do things that may be considered that, but you know, if you're going to block me off and put me in a category, definitely think that I'm not the girl for you, because tomorrow I could be like, all right, I'm going to Switzerland and I'm done cooking. I was raised up until I was 10 years old in Sacramento, California. Then I moved to Hampton, Virginia. I actually found my life calling and what I wanted to do. I want to be in the healing arts, do naturopath, and holistic health. It's just the way I live, so it's kind of like it would be easier for me to just accentuate everything I do with the way I live. I don't like to look at things as being difficult. I view my journey as it just is, and that's just something that I've come into recently, whereas I would be so in the past about things, or looking towards the future and not really being right now with it, just being either back or forward. Definitely learning that balance of myself and my son. It's been very blossoming and teaching, and it opened my eyes to aspects of myself that I kind of closed myself off from, i.e. Love, true love, pure love. Bells have been my thing this year, so I put my bells on it, and then yellow, I wanted that really bright citrine yellow. I had it, I bought it, and I haven't done anything with it yet, so I was like, oh, let me just put that together. I love these because this awesome lady in Harlem, I walked past her table and she was like giving away clothes. You know, it's a church, we just ask for donations or whatever, and I got these, and I had took home like so much. What else did I get? I got this acid wash jacket. I got so many awesome things, and I gave her $10, and she like cried. I was like, oh my God, $10, love. I wouldn't have paid, you know, you go to a rental store, you're not gonna pay $10 for 2 bags full of stuff. This lovely thing is also one of the things that I found the beautiful lady at the church. It was just in there, and I was like, oh my God, I need that. Snatched. My friend's grandma, she was like, there goes Mama Africa, and I'm like, God, I thought we were like out of that bubble, that shell. I thought we were just like okay with being who we are. I'm reading this book, The Women Who Run with Wolves. It's just like folk stories from all over the world, from different cultures and things like that. And it's just like, you're just like, wow, I can't believe it. Like, this is really like what I've been going through. A friend of mine's mother in high school, she's like, you need to read this book. When I got to college, I met one of these professors. And one day she came up to me and was like, I really want you to go and get this book. Because recently I met a fellow mom, and I was looking through her book list, and I was like, wow, you have this book. It's like, when things come to me in 3s and 7s, I listen. It's definitely been one of my top healing tools. My father was abusive. My mother, when she went through a stage where she was on drugs really heavy. My grandmother and my grandfather got custody of us and adopted us. And for me, I didn't have a sense of permanence in anything. That can cause you as a child to be very angry. Having the balance, my grandfather was definitely the balance to the fire. He kind of helped to cool it. He allowed me to express myself, and that was one thing that I hadn't had before. A lot of people feel like a child shouldn't be expressive or express anything other than happiness. There are a range of emotions, there are ranges of things that people go through, and it's okay for them to be expressed. It's like, you know, you weren't the Cosby's version of a mother. You weren't my mother. Like, you should have been there, you know. But in ways, her not being there has helped me become the individual that I am today. And I'm not my pain. I'm not any of these things. And I've never really been the type to hold on to the things that plague me. That sense of like knowing who you are and being who you are and not being afraid, and that fearlessness that comes with age, that comes with like experience. You know, while you're experiencing things, it's like, oh my God, this is like the end or the beginning. But you know, I can't wait to look back at these times in my life and be like, oh, honey child, I was silly, dizzy. You know, I can't wait to just laugh at it and just like be like, you know, it was a part of my journey, and I learned and I loved and I experienced, and all of these things helped me become who I am.